Smiling Friends. Originally, I planned on not making a video on this and just letting Scrolly D's video about it speak for me, since we do share some sentiments for this subject matter, but I figured, hey, why not throw my 2 cents in? Smiling Friends is an adult animated series created by Psychic Pebbles and Michael Cusack. Listen, bud, I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. The premise is about the 2 unlikely pairs of Pim and Charlie working for this company whose whole purpose is putting smiles on people's faces. The premise is vague enough to make for all kinds of wacky adventures, from trying to uncounsel a celebrity to solving a murder case of a fast food restaurant boss guy to trying to make Satan have a good day for some reason. But how does this actually hold up? A lot of people seem to like it, but why? Is it overhyped? Is it that good? Well, I'm going to be talking about it today to figure out exactly why. My instinct is to say no, this isn't overhyped, but remembering all the takes on Twitter and YouTube and every other social media in existence, people have to take that this is a breath of fresh air in adult animation, because for once, we have a character who isn't so pessimistic. He is actually a very optimistic character, and his name is Pim. In animation, especially adult animation, there has been plenty of pessimistic main characters from Rick and eventually Morty and Aristocast, and the entire cast of Family Guy, BoJack Horseman, F is for Family. There are a lot of examples of this character type. I will agree that Pim's character itself is a breath of fresh air. I akin him to, I guess, like a SpongeBob-like character, but he's the only positive character in a show that is filled with mostly pessimistic people, but Pim's personality is so over the top that we look past the rest of those characters. The show started off weird with a pilot that has been available to watch for a few years at this point. The pilot screened like 2010's edgy humor era stuff, but it was a successful way of showing the concept of the show in action and how most of the episodes will probably be, and that was indeed the concept for most episodes outside of maybe the Halloween special and the last episode, because it was technically not a job request. I'd say around episode 5 is when I really started getting into this series. A lot of these episodes, looking back at them, were really good besides maybe 1 and 3. Episode 5 is one of the best in this series so far. Brilliantly shows the format of mixed media. They have been doing a lot of things in this season, mixing live action, 2D, 3D, and even stop motion during the Halloween special. Some of the other standard episodes are 2, the Mr. Frog episode where they have to somehow uncounsel this controversial celebrity, episode 6, Enchanted Forest, where Pim and Charlie have a wonderful fantasy adventure in hopes of making the princess smile, and episode 8, Charlie Dies and Doesn't Come Back, where Charlie actually dies and helps the devil smile and love what he does again because he's just that much of a nice guy. Just kidding, he only did it because he wanted to come back, but still, pretty nice. This show has a lot of cameos from celebrities and YouTubers alike, which is probably one of the reasons that it had the reception that it did. People loved this, retweeting and sharing clip after clip after clip, and oh my god, is that chills? The hype for this is unreal. People love this show. Personally, I think season 1 mostly shows potential for becoming a really great show, but for now, it's just good to decent. I didn't hate any episodes, but there were definitely some episodes that were just on to get through, if that makes sense. This show has to succeed because it will make these networks want to go out and work with these other online animators and creating their own shows and turning their work into something interesting for everybody else to look at. The next test outside of season 2 is how Hazbin Hotel will be received when it airs. I hope both are successful and start a new era in adult animation, because a lot of shows are ending now. Final Space, BoJack Horseman, F is for Family, so new good shows need to come in and take their spots as new fan favorites now. If you really want to know if you should watch this or not, I recommend doing so. It's short, not really hard to get through. It has funny moments, some boring moments, but it brings a lot of hope for the future for me anyways. And that makes me really enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. These short videos are always fun while I'm in the middle of making a big video, so yeah, just will keep you guys a bit fed. You know, you like feeding, you like eating stuff. All right. I don't know why I'm talking about that now. I'm so sorry. Listen, enjoy yourself. That's basically it. Goodbye.